Okay, this will be my third take. I'm going to attempt to coherently and hopefully skillfully demonstrate, as I explain, the difference between the Windmill Hut song and the Song of Storms. The Windmill Hut song, as I see it, is the melody played by the little grinding organ held by the man in the windmill. And he cranks the handle, and the little speaker spins around behind him, and it plays. Unless it is a phonograph inside that box, a gramophone of some sort, he would be playing it through like a grinding organ, which would be like a music box calliope thing, and that his cranking turns the wheel and also pumps the air through. So basically, and if for reference of what machines like that are actually like when you build them, check out Wintergatan. He makes some pretty crazy marble machines that play some cool stuff, and it's all a drum that spins that has a whole bunch of little notes on it that he places like a music box. So I think of something like that when it comes to the Windmill Hut melody, because that's what it was probably played on. So like I would think it would be something like this. And again, it would be played within this 2-octave area here, because that's pretty much the main zone of the range of a small instrument. So repeat. So it goes. And so on. So that's the Windmill Hut. The Song of Storms is that same melody, but fuller, more orchestrated, and/or using more of the keyboard of a longer piano, as it were, a larger scale of an instrument. So on this one, I would actually see what we can find here. Reed organ. Okay, so in this we will have 2 octaves of bass and 2 octaves of treble. So we have the low rhythm is going to travel a little bit, and the high melody is going to begin high and then move to low. While at the same time, through each of those two, there will be an instance of the low, and then but then it'll go to the higher one. And then would repeat, but with the next lower octave on the melody. That's the tricky part, is doing that, because what you end up with is your left hand all the way over here. I'm trying to show you kind of where my thumb is here. And all the way over, because this is where my thumb is here, is the high note. And there's a whole scale below that. Meanwhile, starting the high note up here, and then when you move on to the next part, the second lower octave is here. So actually, I need to scoot over a bit too. It's hard to make it comfortable to play, because putting these two together is like right... Okay, so Windmill Hut. Okay, so the Song of Storms. Well, the first thing is you've got the ocarina part that is actually the Song of Storms. And that summons the rain, and then the windmill picks up. But it's effective to create thunder and rain in your Song of Storms. There are many flourishes. I'm not very good at them, but I'm good at setting tones and painting a musical environment. So you have thunder and rain. Once you have this, you have a storm for which to play your song. So we begin in the low, then we start with the high melody. Then it will move to the high, low with the high melody. Then it will go to the low and the low. And then the high and the low. Although, when it ends the high and the low, I've found a way to end this that is slightly different, so it's not an exact repetition the entire time, because it can be very easily repeated mindlessly, to where it's just like, bum, bum, da, 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 bum, dun, 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 like the guy playing it. But that's the Windmill Hut song. That's not the Song of Storms. Storms are unpredictable. So, chop through this beast. So that's the first part. You've heard me go through both octaves. That's just the first half. Okay, so here it's going to change though. And then repeats to the beginning. And it just repeats. So now hopefully you two can tell the difference between the Windmill Hut song and the Song of Storms. Good day.